Did you know that cheerleading was started by men and originally an all-male sport? Probably not. I didn't know that. So I was a cheerleader for 12 years of my life, and I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. So that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about cheerleading in general, but mainly competitive cheerleading, because that's what I enjoyed the most. And not a lot of people know about that side of cheerleading. So I'll inform you of the history, the different aspects of a competitive routine, and the competition life. Cheerleading was started at Princeton University, and they were originally called all-male pep clubs. And then in 1923, women could join, and that's where the acrobatics of it started, like stunting and tumbling, because the men could throw the women in the air. In the late 1980s and early 1990s is when competitive cheerleading started. And they wanted to focus more on the performance and athleticism of cheerleading, so that's why that started. A competitive routine is 2.5 minutes long and consists of dance, cheer, tumbling, stunting, and jumps. So I'll inform you of 3 of those aspects. So first is tumbling. Tumbling's a really big part of the routine because you can show your squad's athleticism, and the audience also loves the tumbling portion because it's really fun to watch. So there's 2 different kinds of tumbling. There's standing, which the cheerleader's literally standing there, and then he or she does a flip or a back tuck if you want to be technical. And then we have running tumbling, which was the cheerleader runs and then does her pass, and these require more energy, so that's why they run before. And I have a little video of running tumbling pass, so you can get more of an idea. So I'm not sure, but you get more of an idea of what it is. So next is jumping. There's a lot of different kinds of jumps you can do in a cheerleading routine. Up there we have toe touch, pike, hurdler. In a competitive routine, these are put together in a sequence, and the squad does them together. So the timing is really, really important, and obviously the technique and the difficulty of the sequence. So my last point would be stunting. There's 3 different kinds of stunting. We have basic stunting, which is like a minimum of 3 bases and then a flyer, and they're responsible for holding the flyer in the air and catching her. And then we have a basket toss, which is the cheerleader or the flyer is thrown into the air and the bases are responsible for catching her. And I have a video of those kind of put together, so you get an idea? Okay. Sorry, that's really loud. I don't know how to turn it down. And then lastly, we have a pyramid, and that's really important in the routine because it's a really big visual effect. And in the pyramid, it's like basket tosses and basic stunts put together, and the flyers normally come in contact in some way. So the competition life is really, really busy and very hectic. The competitions are normally out of town every weekend, back-to-back weekends. And at a normal competition, you get there the squad gets there pretty early, and you want to make sure that they're on time and are ready to go. And then you have warm-up, and they do the routine full out 2 to 3 times to make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to go, which can be really tiring. And then you have your performance, and all the people in the same level that you're in does their performance, and then you have a ceremony. All of those, all of the scores are put together, and the team with the highest grand total obviously wins the competition. So in conclusion, I have informed you of the history, the different aspects, and the competition life. So I hope now you can see that there's kind of more to cheerleading than meets the eye, and you can see why it's so important to a lot of people because it takes so much time and you have to absolutely love it and be fully committed or there's no point. And then as author Randy Winnipeg says, cheerleading is the life and life is cheerleading. Anything less is second rate. Thank you.